Woohoo! Feel all giddy. Getting off of work. Don't mind me. Just splitting some lanes. God, that feels good. What's going on, guys? Heading out for a quick ride during lunch. Figured I could make a video out of this. I don't know how many of you guys out there go out for rides during lunch. Sometimes, man, you just gotta break away and get out. Helps break up the day. I've done it a few times. I don't usually go too often. I try to find excuses, like today I needed some gas and I didn't want to have to stop and get gas after work. I kind of hate doing that, so figured I'll just use this excuse and take that and go for a ride. On top of that, it's one of those days where I'm just like, man, I need to get the F out of here. Go clear my mind. Except I got to my bike and realized that my gloves weren't in my helmet. Don't! I freaking must have left them on my desk. So what I wasn't about to walk back. It's one of those days where I just needed to get out of there. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go for a ride. Fuck it. It definitely helps break up the day and make things go a little bit smoother the rest of the day. So, and there's a particular spot that I like to ride to from work. It's really relaxing and helps me remember that, you know, sometimes you gotta take a step back and realize it's not that important. You know, you get into those little work arguments and it's not that important. How about you guys? You guys ever go out and go for a ride during midday, during lunch, and just forget about what's going on? Sometimes it's just needed, right? Just get out of the office and on a beautiful day and get some air in your face and clear your mind and get your focus back. Although I feel a little naked, man, without my gloves. I don't ever ride without gloves, so I'm not used to this. It feels a little awkward. So what about you guys? You guys have a favorite place you like to ride to during lunch when you take your lunch rides, or is there a spot that you just go to and helps you clear your mind and forget about everything? A place that brings you to your Zen point, or whatever you call it. Whatever that is, it makes you calm down and relax. I hit up the San Diego Fair yesterday and I got some pretty cool video that I'll share here. It's some riders doing tricks. I guess they had said that they hadn't really planned it, and that some riders decided just to make a show that day, and they came down unexpectedly, and did some amazing shit out there. Stuff that I sure as hell couldn't do. But then again, I've never ridden off-road, which is a goal of mine. I would love to get a little moto freaking, what are they called? The, whatever they're called. I can't even remember right now, but something that I can take off-road and then drive on the street and just go freaking have a blast. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh man, what a disappointing game. Unfortunately, I only got to watch the first half of US versus Germany, which I thought, hey, we could pull this off. Germany's a good team. They're going to be a hard team to beat anyways, so, but we looked pretty decent the first half, and then I I was back in my desk just kind of trying to monitor the score, and then I seen we lost. But it sounds like we're still in, so that's always a plus. Just hoping that we would have beat Germany, man. That would have definitely changed the perspective on the U.S. soccer team. It's like people don't think we have a chance, when in reality we have a pretty damn good team. How freaking great would that be if the U.S. won the World Cup? Imagine that. You'd have a lot of people on the bandwagon, which, you know what? Shit. Jump on. Get aboard the freaking train. The more people that bring soccer, you know, to the U.S., the better. It's really disappointing. But, you know, as long as we're still in and we get to advance, which it sounds like we are, I'm all for it, you know, whatever. Let's do something in the next game. Let's make it happen. Let's show the world, right? I mean, hell, we almost beat Portugal. Look at that game. Fuck. Last 10 seconds. 10 seconds left in the game, and we lost it. But Portugal, man, look what they're ranked. Look how good of a team they are, and we almost beat them. So you can't second guess our team. You can't count us out. We're still in this, and we still have a chance. Slugbug. Yeah, so I got this idea for a quick drinking game. So if you're watching this and you're drinking, anytime we see a slug bug, you got to take a shot. And if by chance your kids are watching, well, they could take a shot of milk or something. I think that would be an awesome game. So we're going to try this out. Play a little slug bug shot game or something. I don't know what. We got to come up with a name for it. Instead of slug bug, maybe shot bug or I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep it the same for now. We'll just call it slug bug, and for every slug bug you see, I know we got to come up with something. If I don't see it and you guys see it, or if I don't catch it in the video, I don't know, maybe I'll have to take shots on mine on video or something. But if I call them out, you guys have to take a shot. Yeah, this is a cool little ride to come up to, and a cool little spot. At the same time, it's relaxing. It helps bring you to a point where you remember that it's not that bad. And you'll see why I love riding up here. Not only is it very beautiful, as you can see, great views, but you get to kind of pay your respect to those that have fallen in defense of our great country, and let them know that, hey, people are thinking of you, you know. I don't know if you believe that there's a God, or that you're not sure or what you believe in, but you know, every once in a while you come up here and you get to let these guys know, and you know, whether they're listening or not, that someone's thinking of them, and that they're not forgotten. And like I said, coming up here, not only, you know, to pay respects for a quick ride up here, but it helps you realize what people sacrifice for this country, and what little trivial, or how trivial your issue is, you know, compared to the sacrifice that these guys made. I normally come up here, and when I ride by, I just kind of go slowly and try to keep it quiet and pay respect, man. All these brothers out here that fell, just pay my respect as I drive by. And you know, kind of, you get this sense when you drive over here of just calming. And just, I don't know, just come out here and remember that people died for your freedoms. Whether you believe in, you know, anything that's gone on or not. A lot of these people, man, they died and they sacrificed their lives for us here. be able to go out for a ride and to be able to have our little trivial issues that we have, you know? Ow. Really wanted to show what San Diego looks like from a different perspective. I don't know how good of a view you're going to see or how good this is going to come out on camera, but man, is it beautiful. It's a shot of, what's that, Coronado, downtown. So I didn't really have a plan on when I was going to put out videos or how many videos I was going to put out or any of that information, but I'm fairly certain that I'm going to put out at the minimum at least one video a week, which will probably be on a Saturday when I'm going to put it out. But there will be more than likely more than one video put out a week, at least for a while. Whatever extra clips I have that I think are pretty cool to put up, I'll probably put up, or things like that. And I plan to have more vlogs with my wife. That was actually really fun. That was the first time that we actually were able to communicate really on a bike. We had previously used some app that I downloaded and found, and it didn't really work too well. It was hard to hear each other. Even with headphones in, it was just too much noise. It wasn't all the wind noise. My helmet's actually really loud, so I'm really impressed with the audio quality that this thing comes up with. It sounds like it filters out most of the wind noise, which is freaking awesome. So I do plan to have more videos with her. She enjoys riding with me, and we usually have a blast anytime we're together. So that was fun. I really enjoyed making that last video. You know it's going to be a good video when I'm making it, and the entire time I'm making it, I'm just freaking busting up laughing. There was more video footage from that, but I don't know what happened to the video file. I don't know if it became corrupt, but it only opens up in VLC player. It won't load in the Windows Media Player, and it won't load into the video editing software. It just crashes it. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. So there was some good video on that one that I really wish I would have been able to put up to make that video a little bit longer. But I guess that just means that me and my wife are just gonna have to go out and ride more. And yeah, there's no problem with that. She likes it. I love it. And it's very entertaining. It was entertaining for me to go back and watch. So I'm fairly certain every Saturday that's going to be my target date of putting out at least one video a week. But like I said, I'm going to be putting out probably more videos than that, as I've already done this week. It's just, I think it's still that new effect, or I don't know, is there a term for that when something's new and in the beginning you just want to keep playing with it? Yeah, not like that, you dirty bastards. You know what I mean. You just want to keep messing with the software, or I don't know, is there a term for that? But we'll see how long that lasts. This new relationship type freaking thing where I just want to keep playing with the videos and editing and making new ones. I assume that eventually you kind of have to work at it and to put out videos. I don't know. I don't know I've ever heard anyone talk about it. But that's just my gut feeling, is that eventually it gets to a point where you're just like, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? I know I've seen a lot of vloggers kind of just fall off the map. And I would assume that's why. You don't have time, and it's just not on your top priority of things you want to get done. So, but for the time being, I will probably be putting up quite a few videos until I get to that point.